Hey there, Meredith here from Arts and Classy, coming at you today from a snowy day in Denver, and I'm pretty excited to get on here because this gave me a reason to do my hair and my makeup and get dressed today. For those of you in self-quarantine, you understand what I am talking about. I have been living in leggings, and I've also been living in like no makeup, messy hair, shower maybe once every couple days. I hate to admit that, but it's true. It's I think almost a month into self-quarantine, and I think I've been hearing from a lot of people that, you know, they're just going crazy. Either they're really bored, or they're overwhelmed, or they're depressed, and they don't really know how to channel or create some energy that's actually going to move them forward. So I wanted to get on here to share with you 13 tips and things to do while you're stuck at home during self-quarantine that will help you incite creativity and will help you feel more accomplished and organized. So let's get to those 13 things that you can do from home. So the first thing you can do from home is organize your bedroom closet. Yes, I know. It's that project you've been dreading for longer than you want to admit. Every single morning when you get dressed, it's frustrating because you can't find stuff. This is a project I've been meaning to get to. Now would be the perfect time for you to be working on this project. So one of the things you could do to start would be to go through your closet, set your timer for like 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what kind of time you have. I don't know if you have kids, if you don't have kids, if you're working from home, if you're unemployed at the moment. So based on those parameters, you can decide whether spending 15 minutes a day for 5 days is the right choice for you, or if you want to do it in a couple hours in one day. So you decide. I recommend going through all your clothes. You could decide if it's something that you've worn in the past year, or if it's something that you maybe are just hanging on to for the just in case occasion. You can decide whether or not it's worth keeping. But one thing that you could really do, or two things you could do to help you kind of make your money back, is either sell your clothing on Poshmark. I'm also going to be including my my referral code below, so you can get $10 when you sign up for Poshmark if you're not already on the platform. You can sell your stuff on Poshmark. You can also order a clean out kit from a company called ThreadUp, and they'll send you a big bag with a label on it and everything. You go through your closet, you put everything in there, you send it to them, and the items they decide to keep, they will sell on consignment on their website, and you'll reap the earnings when they sell it. They're basically paying you to sell your clothes for you, which is really cool. And you can either redeem that as a credit and buy more things on ThreadUp, which I've done so much. It's like an online thrift store, but they only accept really nice items and items that are in really great condition. After you go through all of your stuff and you kind of weed out the things that either you're going to donate or that you're going to sell, you can kind of re-finesse your closet, and you can do this in a variety of ways. So I actually have a post on the blog that will help you get through this process, and what it's called is 14 Genius Bedroom Closet Organizing Hacks. So there are a variety of DIY ways to organize your closet if you're looking to not spend any money, or if you're looking to spend a little money. I highly recommend checking that post out to help you with that. Alright, second thing you can do is you can declutter your home. And this kind of same methodology that you would apply to your bedroom closet, you're going to go through room by room, and I don't recommend doing your whole house in one day. I definitely recommend taking it one room at a time so you don't feel as overwhelmed, and it'll give you something to do over the course of several days while we're on self-quarantine at home. So you'll go in through each room and you'll be clearing some stuff out and deciding if you want to keep it or not. And the cool thing about doing this is you may realize you have some items that you could sell, you could donate, or you want to keep. So this will help you declutter your space, and I'm a firm believer in like having a decluttered space, you will have a decluttered mind. So really go through and declutter your home one room at a time. I do have a couple posts, I'm going to link them below, that show you different organizing hacks you can do that are less than $50. Some of them are DIY hacks as well, so you don't have to spend as much money on them, or you can just do it with stuff in your home, or they're just really great methods of organizing that maybe you didn't know before. So I definitely recommend checking those out. But yeah, it's a goodie. Okay, so the third thing you can do is do a room makeover. I know, sorry. One thing that I really love doing is finding a room that I've really been looking to kind of transform. And this could be you spend zero money, but you just move things around. or you could make your own artwork, or you could switch some things out from different rooms. You could do it on a budget of free, basically, is what I'm saying. Or you could spend a little bit of money on it and do something really cool, because now you have the time to do it. Open up your mind, get creative, jump on Pinterest, do a little bit of like some, research on what you want the look of your space to be, and then you can figure out the way to execute it. And feel free to message me or comment below with any questions you have. I'd be happy to help you navigate that. All right. The fourth thing you could do is go through your beauty and bath products. Did you know that they have expiration dates? For the longest time, I did not, because I am not really a big makeup person. I'm not really a big buying all the really expensive, crazy beauty products. I like to keep it simple. I recommend going through all of your stuff, all of your beauty products and bath products, and getting rid of all the stuff that's expired or stuff that you haven't used in forever, or stuff that just is ugly or gross, like blue eyeshadow. I don't know why that popped into my head first, but if you have stuff that's really dated, that's out of style, or stuff that you just don't wear anymore, or it's just expired, get rid of it. A project that I've done recently, you can find it on the channel. I will link it below and above. It's basically creating a magnetic makeup board. So I can see all my eyeshadows, I can see all my blushes, I can see all my lipsticks. It's just a really great resource, and it's pretty, and it's really useful, and it's not taking up any space, and it's helping me free up drawer space, cabinet space for all the makeup that I do have. So check out that tutorial, I recommend it. The fifth thing you can do at home during self-quarantine is to turn something dated in your home into something more modern. What I mean by that is, do you have an old tray? Do you have some old wine bottles? Do you have some, beer bottles around? Do you have something that maybe isn't even decor that you could potentially use some spray paint, or you could use, some other type of substance to basically cover and modernize the piece. So the sixth thing you can do in your home is reorganize your linen closet. Now, you're like, why didn't you just lump that into the bedroom closet? Because I feel like the linen closet is more of a communal space. It's not as personal. Organization there is crucial. So that's what I'm trying to say. So make sure you're folding your towels the same. Maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you can just fold your towels and stack them. But you could get bins, you could use old shoe boxes, you could use little baskets and label them, and you could put like first aid supplies, extra like Q-tips, extra washcloths, extra laundry detergent, toilet paper, paper towels, anything that you would keep in your linen closet, but come up with a nice way to creatively organize it and make it look aesthetically pleasing. So the seventh thing you can do while stuck inside during self-quarantine is to go through all of your old paperwork and to digitize it. So when I moved from Los Angeles to Denver, that was like my world, was going through paperwork. I had so much paperwork all the way back to like 2006, 2007. I don't know why I was holding on to it. It was taking up so much space, but I had to go through every single piece of paper, recycle, shred as much as I could, and then decide what I needed to keep. You actually can refer to 2 other videos on the channel, I will link them below, where it basically talks about my experience. There are 2 different videos of us moving from LA to Denver, and I am excited to share this with you because I have been going digital with my stuff ever since. I scan everything, all my receipts, I tape them up, I scan them, and I upload them to my Dropbox. I also upload them to an external hard drive. You're gonna save yourself so much time, and it's gonna be so much easier to go back later to look at them. And also when you're doing your taxes, it makes it so much easier to go back and look. Or if you need to send your stuff to a CPA, you can just send it to them really easily. So yeah, definitely make sure you're digitizing. It takes a lot of time, so this could be a really big project for you, depending on if you already do this or not, but I highly recommend it. So the 8th thing that you can do while you're stuck at home is to flip furniture. Now, you might be asking, Meredith, what does flipping furniture mean? I'm happy to help you with that. It means making a furniture piece over. So if you're flipping it from old and ugly to new and fun. So I love flipping furniture. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It's also a side hustle that I do where I flip and sell furniture. So if you want to learn about how to flip and sell furniture, make sure you check the link below. I am linking to a post that I wrote basically talking you through the whole thing, the whole process, and hopefully it'll help you make a little extra income at this time. Make sure you check that post below if you want to learn more about how to make money doing it. So I'm also going to link to a few projects below that I've done recently. I mean, some of my favorite places to source furniture like Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace. Sometimes I find stuff on the side of the road that, you know, perfectly good condition, just someone didn't want to haul it when they moved. I went on Craigslist to find stuff for free. In the past, I've also posted on Facebook to my friends and family to say, hey, does anyone know of anyone that is looking to get rid of any furniture that they're not wanting to use? And then I would say what I was looking for. And I would be surprised how many people are wanting to help and want a piece of furniture out of their home. And if you're willing to come pick it up, they're happy to give it to you. The ninth thing you can do while you're at home is cleaning out your garage space. If you have a garage space, or if you have a storage space, some sort of outdoor space where you dump things that you are saying that you're going to deal with later. I can't even tell you how many times I've worked with people that their garage is like the bane of their existence. You know, that could be a really big project for you that you could cut out a lot of time for, maybe on the weekends for a couple of weekends, or maybe you could do it over the course of a month if you want to break it up into like hour-long chunks of going through things. Whatever works for you in your schedule. Cleaning out the garage, it's going to make you feel so much better later on. You're going to be amazed at the other stuff you can store or how you can access things that are in your garage a lot better after you kind of decluttered it, eliminated things you don't need. The 10th thing you can do while you're stuck at home is to rearrange your furniture. I know. One of the things that when I was a kid, we didn't really, my mom was a single mom. We didn't have a lot of money to spend on furniture. So a lot of our furniture growing up was hand-me-down furniture or stuff that, you know, we just got from friends. And I think this is kind of where all of my creativity has sparked from, because we never really got to pick out the matching living room set, which it's all good, it's not a big deal. But one thing that my mom would do to always kind of refresh our space is rearrange furniture. That was like her #1 thing that she loved doing. Number 11, make sure you are deep cleaning your kitchen and bathroom. Ugh. That just is something that is one of my pet peeves. I feel like my bathroom and my kitchen needs to be absolutely pristine. My husband and I do a deep cleaning once a week. We do maintenance cleaning throughout the week, but we have to stay on that schedule to make sure we're keeping our place nice and clean. If you have a lot of people in your home, you want to make sure you're keeping those spaces as clean as possible, especially with everything going around right now, germs-wise and virus-wise. So make sure you're cutting out that time, list out everything you want to accomplish. If you have kids, you can get them in on this as well. They can help you out. It doesn't have to be the burden that you have to bear. You can make sure to ask for help and get everyone involved. But yeah, deep cleaning is a big project typically. Make sure that you're taking care of that on a regular basis. You want to make sure you're cleaning your whole home, obviously, but those are the spaces that I really want to say, like, deep clean regularly. Number 12, make sure you're reorganizing your pantry. So I know a lot of us are stocking up on, you know, cans of food and, you know, extra pasta and like extra water and things like that in case we need it during self-quarantine. So make sure that you are organizing it. You don't want it to be chaos. You want to be able to find stuff. So make sure you're going through and you're kind of organizing your pantry. Maybe establish a system like you would in your linen closet, like I said before, where you're making sure that everything is in an organized place and easy to get to. The last one, are you ready for it? Number 13, decorate your home for spring. We're basically in spring now, so make sure you are acting like it. One thing that I really love doing is changing out my accent pillows, like on my sofa in my bedroom. You can order pillow covers, you can make pillow covers. I even have a no-sew pillow cover tutorial that you can do. It's linked in the description box below. There is home decor you can buy. You can get a wreath for your door. You can make a wreath for your door. You could just add like little touches around your house that just give it that kind of spring feeling. I love adding like fresh flowers. I love adding plants that really kind of add that nature element to it, that give it more of a spring vibe. So make sure you're checking out those options. I also have a couple blog posts that I'm going to link. They're linked in the blog post that I wrote about this topic, but I will link them below in the description so that you can check those out. So those are my 13 tips, 13 things you can do while you're stuck at home during self-quarantine that will really make you feel more creative and will help you with your productivity at home with maybe all the extra time you have. So I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and make sure you hit that subscribe button below if you're not already subscribed so that you can stay tuned for all the new videos that I'm going to be posting here in the near future. I'm excited to share more with you, and I'm excited to see you guys here today. So make sure you give me that feedback in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!